Happy Monday, everybody. This is David Hood with TigerNet. We're here in the Reeves Indoor Football Practice Facility. Today we had our first game week interviews of the 2018 season. Of course, the Tigers kick off against Furman this Saturday, 12:20 p.m. in Death Valley. The Paladins not going to be a pushover. They're a team, an FCS team that made their playoff last year, went deep. Sean Pollard said, hey, don't forget about Furman. But for Clemson today, mostly it was talking to the coaches about the depth chart, talking to players about the depth chart. We got to talk to both co-offensive coordinator Tony Elliot. We talked to defensive coordinator Brent Venables. A few nuggets that we can pass along. I'm going to start with one thing Clelin Ferrell said, though. He talked about Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback who is now listed second on the depth chart, and he said that the kid really never talks to anybody, and he's almost too nice out there. If he throws an interception, he goes over and he congratulates the defensive players. Kelly Bryant said, yeah, he tries to talk smack a lot, tries to talk back to us, tries to crack back at us. It doesn't work. That's what we've heard about Lawrence all along. He's kind of like Deshaun Watson, very cool, very calm, kind of collected. Not going to say a whole lot except he's going to be a leader out there. Kelly Bryant said, yeah, he thinks he earned the job. It was a little bit different last year. He had to come out. He had to earn the job. He told us today it was a little bit different this year. He had to kind of come out and he had to keep the job. He was asked by one reporter, hey, was it a little bit, a slap in the face that you had to come out and earn the job again? And he said, no, this is Clemson. You have to earn the job every year. You have to come out and prove yourself again. As for Tony Elliott, he just said the things that we expected to hear. It's going to play out as the season goes along at running back, at tight end, at wide receiver. What you see with the depth chart right now is not what it's going to be probably in week 5 or week 6. The coaches, as they've said all along, they're going to let this play out in the games. We're going to get to see what these kids get to do. We weren't able to pick up when Trevor Lawrence is going to make his debut Saturday. Kelly didn't seem to know. Tony Elliott said he's leaving that up to Dabo and quarterbacks coach Brandon Streeter. As for Brent Venables, he said he's seen everything he needed to see out of that front four. They haven't let any of the preseason publicity go to their head. They've been great. They've been leaders all through camp. We have a story coming a little bit later on Xavier Thomas, what he's seen out of that physical freak during camp. And then finally, he said that don't pay attention also to the depth chart. He's got a lot of good linebackers. Jamie Skalski listed a little bit further down the depth chart than you think, but give him a break. He was injured. He's going to rise back up. So a lot of normal kind of going on here today. Everybody's looking forward to Furman. Little depth chart talk. We'll have a lot more to talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow we get to talk to Dabo Swinney, the first game week press conference. We'll have more players coming up tomorrow, more stories coming up today. Make sure you subscribe to TigerNet.com on YouTube. This is David Hood from the Reeves Indoor Practice Facility.